Welcome to another plan with me. This week I am planning the first week of February and I'm using the Valentine's XOXO kit from my shop. I'm very excited to be getting into Valentine's kits. I feel like there was so many released this year. I really struggled to narrow it down, but I have picked like my full lineup for February. So we are kicking off with XOXO. I've got the standard vertical kit and the tall boxes. And this is a little sneak peek of a foil pack releasing on Friday. I probably will call it something like Twinkle, like stars or something, not sure. But it's basically little stars and like twinkly bits, and it's very cute. I actually had a customer basically guess that I was going to do like a star one, or like requested it, and I was like, well, there is one on the way, just so you know. But yeah, so that is releasing this Friday. I think it will be the 15th of March. So I thought I would use it in this plan with me instead of the Valentine's one to do a heart set for Valentine's, and like anytime really. I used it for Tom's birthday kit. But yeah, I thought I would use the star one because I'll give you a little sneak peek. So just doing the base, I tried to use like the little strip of washi along the bottom because I thought it would like break up the big washi and just be something a bit different, and I quite like that. I don't know if you saw my last video, I was like going through all my memory planners, and it's made me like want to like go back to how I used to plan in certain ways, like try some different things, try some old and new things. So I might be experimenting a little bit in my planner just to like see, basically, because I was like going back and thinking like, if I never tried this, I would never have known if I liked it or not. So now I'm like, oh, maybe I should stop sticking to the same like routine for my planner. I don't know, I went through a bit of like not a crisis going through it, but like it was just interesting because I never really look at everything like at once, like a big overview. So it was just like I never really thought about how my style had changed, and now I'm like, oh, I want to try some things that I saw. So in the sidebar, I put my highlight of the week, which was that I finished my bookkeeping this week, and that had really been looming over me because it's just something that every time I do it, I'm like, oh, I'm going to stay on top of it this time, and then like the next 3 months roll around and I'm like, oh, I have to do it again. So yeah, I was very pleased to have that done. Then moving on to Monday, I started the day with some laundry, and then I worked on my SEO. So this day I was trying to like add something interesting to all of the doodle listings, like a phrase like at the top of the description. I don't even really know if that was like a good thing to do. It took me a couple of hours, and I definitely got into the swing of it. I basically just wanted the descriptions to be like a little bit more unique. So I worked on that. Then I printed and cut some customs. So I marked that with a little silhouette doodle. This one wasn't from the kit, but it actually matched quite well. Then I printed and cut premium matte. So I marked that with the same doodle, just like from a different sheet because I have multiple. And then this was something that I saw in my old planners. I pulled out some of the floral sheets. So I did release these like multicolour floral functional stickers and completely forgot about them, but I wanted to use them in place of like a box. So I think I only actually remember to use it twice in this spread, but I really like how it looks when you layer like an icon or like an emoji and the script. So I did use that to mark untangling a necklace. So I only really wear this like one necklace I got from Tom. It's like a Tiffany one with an initial on it, and it's basically the one that Taylor Swift references in Call It What You Want. There's a lyric where it's like, I want to wear his initial on a chain around my neck, and I was like, I want a T. So I just asked Tom to buy it for me, like whatever, but he got it for me like, I feel like it was maybe like 2 Christmases ago now. But anyway, gets really tangled. So I had to untangle it, and I thought I ended up using tweezers, like planner tweezers, and it actually worked really well. But I messaged Beth from my PR team because last time it was tangled, it coincided with when I was seeing her at Plannerfest, and she loves Tiffany, and I was like, can I bring you my necklace? Can you untangle it for me? And she did it. So anyway, I was like, I've just done it myself. And then I did some designing. and we played Plate Up, which we have not been playing it recently, but I was very much playing it a lot at this time. And I'm very excited because Tilly from Tilly Journals and Janine from Fantasy Design Store have both started playing it since I mentioned it, and they both really love it, and I'm like, oh my god, I am such an influencer. I need an affiliate code. Anyway, Tuesday I marked that I had to email Damien, who is the guy, like the sales assistant from when I purchased my graph tech, because it is a year old now, and I was a bit like just wondering like where I get the consumables, because there's some bits that I haven't replaced yet and I don't have the spare parts, and I was like, I just really want to like know where to get them because I'm scared that like it will break. So yeah, I just sorted that out with him. And then, oh, this was sad. Not really, but I had an email from Munbin, who are like the label printer people. They have these like really cute ones. I think they do them in like fun colours and stuff. But they emailed me and like asked if I wanted to do like a collaboration, or like basically they'll send me a printer and I'll put it on my channel or whatever. And I don't really say yes to anything, but I actually did really want one of these printers, and I was like, yeah, I would love one, because they offered me, it was like the Mac compatible like AirPrint wireless one or something, but it meant I could use it like across the office, and I wanted to use it like not at this desk. So I was like, yeah, I would love to. But then when they got back to me, they were like, oh, we don't have this printer anymore, or like it's not in stock or something. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's not happening. But like it's fine, because I do use my Royal Mail one like all the time, and I wouldn't change from that because I get free shipping labels. So the Munmin one would just be for like oops bag and grab bag labels and stuff, and I don't really think that was the angle they wanted me to go at it from. So anyway, I then filmed a plan with me and did some like just shop website admin. We played some Plate Up, and then when we were playing Plate Up, I have this like heated throw that I sit under like when we play games and watch TV and stuff, like on the sofa, and I like just pressed the big button to turn it on, and it wasn't getting warm. So I did this a few times and I was like, what is going on, like why is it turning off? And I think just something had like gone wrong with like the wiring, and it was broken. So I checked the warranty and everything, and it was still in warranty. I had like 5 years I think, and I was only on like year 2. So this leads into Wednesday, but basically I messaged the place that I bought it from, not the like, so basically the blanket is Dreamland, but I got it from Lakeland. Weird that they're both lands, I didn't even realise that. But I messaged Lakeland and they were really, really good at like sorting it out. It wasn't able to be like replaced, so they refunded me. But then Dreamland had it on sale themselves, like it was still available and discounted. So I just took my refund from Lakeland and then repurchased it from Dreamland. So anyway, I have my blanket back and it's working, so that's good. On Wednesday morning, we also got a Greg's coffee, because I mentioned this as well already, but if you're on Octopus Energy, they give you a free Greg's every week, free Greg's coffee, which is fantastic. And then I just marked yay new blanket. I'm using a custom font that's new, by the way. I don't know what number it is, but I added like 6 new ones and this is one of them. I really like it. It's very like, I feel like it fits the Valentine's vibe. Then I marked taking foil photos, and I did some little like video clips and stuff. Not as many as I wanted to do. But I'm basically, because I'm struggling to photograph the foil, I'm like, let's just do videos instead, and that will be so much easier. So I did that, and I collated premium matte. I think this was the premium that I cut on the Monday. Collated that for orders, and I wrote a newsletter. I think, yeah, this would have been like the monthly newsletter. So I always do a newsletter when we like go into a new month, just saying like if there's anything coming up, or if anything has like happened in the previous month, just like a little shop update, life update type thing. And then we played Plate Up, obviously. Then on Thursday I walked Ari. So he had the groomers this day, and I always take him for a walk before we get there, just so that he's like got some energy out, and yeah, just so that he's like going to the toilet and stuff. So we went for a little walk around the local area, which he really likes because I try and keep him away from the groomers like for most of the walk, because if he knows we're going to the groomers, he's like super excited and it's really hard to walk him. So I like take him like around the houses and he sniffs everything and it's great. Then I was looking for like a different pink, so I don't think this one matches perfectly, but I think it's good enough to layer a little dog grooming sticker on to mark his bath and tidy. He actually has the groomers again tomorrow, so that's how I know that I am like 6, maybe more? No, more than 6. I don't know. I'm behind with these plan with me's. Yeah, because he's back at the groomers for like a full groom tomorrow, so he's going to be a smart boy. Then, so this was funny, kind of, not really. We had to change the cutting strip on the Graphtec, which is the protective strip that the blade cuts into so that you don't cut into the machine, which is meant to be a consumable. And I think I applied it first and I didn't get it completely flat. I ended up with like a little bulge in it, which meant when it cut a sheet, the cut wasn't even across the whole sheet, like the depth wasn't right. So I just like called Tom for help, because normally Tom does this and occasionally I do it, but I was like, can you do the cutting strip because I've done it wrong? So he was like, yeah, okay. So he did it and it still didn't cut right, and I was like, what's going on? So we had a look and Tom put it in the wrong place. So I put it down wrong, he put it in the wrong place. So we're on cutting strip 3 at this point. And I was like, we need to get this right because I do not have that many. And luckily we did, but just so annoying. And then I started to film a like design vlog because I hadn't really vlogged that much in the week. I've been going through a bit of a crisis with vlogging, but it's fine. So I was like, I'll just film a vlog about like, I'll be designing the new releases, because I was designing late as well. I don't know what had been going on. And I was like, I'll do a little vlog, and it ended up just like being boring. So I never uploaded it. We did a post run, so I marked that with a doodle, and I designed all evening, so I marked that with a little cat laptop sticker. And then somehow we found time to play Plate Up. I think this was around the time, hello dog, sorry the dog's just coming in. I think this was around the time that we were like, we kind of need to like play Up a bit less, because we are just staying up really late playing Plate Up. Do you want to lie down, because you're tippy tapping all around? You're very cute. I've just sent him to lie down, he's not happy. Then on to Friday, I cut samples of new releases for photos because I hadn't got them all printed and cut yet. And then I took the photos and did the listings, and I marked that I had a milkshake. So I think this was when I really wanted a fridge. Like, I don't know if you have them in any other country, but it's like this bottled milkshake. They're so much better than like other milkshakes that you can buy that are not like fresh. I'm quite picky, so like I don't like Yazoo or like supermarket ones, but I like fridge, which is spelled F-R-I-J-J for some reason. But I really wanted one, and I went to the corner shop and they didn't have any. I think they only had them in like a brownie flavour, but I just marked it anyway because it's clearly important to me on that day. Then, oh yeah, so I was selling my cold laminator. I replaced it with a small one, so I had a big one that I used to use and it was just very cumbersome, so put it on Facebook Marketplace since I'd replaced it. And it was so weird. I think first it was an email. Well, no, it was from my store contact form. The guy was asking questions about my marketplace listing. Like, just message me on Facebook. Like, so he obviously had to go through my Facebook profile to get my business name, to then find my site, to then find my contact form. And I was just like, this is so weird. So already had like, we weren't sure like about the vibes. So but I really wanted to just get rid of it because I was getting loads of other like Facebook Marketplace messages, like people just like messing me around. So I was like, well, if he's interested, like, let's see. So a bit of back and forth messaging, and he wanted to come and collect it the next day. So I was like, okay, Tom, you can deal with it. So I'll carry on the story in a minute, but basically on Friday I just watched YouTube and then I didn't mark anything else. So on Saturday, I did a little quick tidy because I hate people coming in my house, so I had to like just clean the hallway and everything. Basically, if my house doesn't look like no one lives in it, I don't want anyone there, but it never looks like that. So whenever anyone does come round, I like massively just panic. So that's fun. But anyway, yeah, quick tidy. Then I took the dog on this huge walk. So the Facebook guy, we had agreed to meet at like, I think it was 12. And he wasn't coming from that far, and he was like communicating with Tom at this point, like giving him like Tom's number and stuff. So took the dog on a walk, and we left at like 11:45 so that we'd be like well out of the way, because I think I told him that I wasn't there, but I was so awkward. I don't know why I lied. I should have just said, like, I don't know. But anyway, I took the dog out so the dog wouldn't be like annoying. It got to like probably like 12:30 and he still wasn't there. My phone battery was starting to die, and all I could think was like, I was basically walking around our like block, and I was like, I need to go further afield because I feel awkward. I'm just like doing laps. So we went like across the main road, which we never take the dog that way, so he was so baffled by the traffic light beeping noise. It was so cute. I took him across the road, went to like a different estate, and we were just ended up doing laps around there. I found like a park. It was so interesting, but I was just like, my phone's gonna die. I'm not far from home, but I don't really want to be like without my phone. And the guy hadn't been, but luckily he came about, I feel like it was like 10:50 or something, so he was a bit late, but whatever. So after that I came home, and also I didn't bring a drink, and I was absolutely like so dehydrated. I think the dog was as well. Oh, anyway, yeah, so I ordered Starbucks when I got back, so I was like, I deserve this after I think I did like maybe not quite a 5k. Maybe I did, I don't know. I looked at my watch and I was impressed. So whatever that means. Then I did edit my vlog. I don't know, I edited something. I must have put a video up. And then I did more bookkeeping. So I marked 0, and we also watched Drive to Survive in the evening. This was the final episode before the new season, because we started to watch it. Tom has already seen it, but we started to watch the season before like the new one, and then just like we dropped off, so we wanted to pick it back up before the new one came out. F1's back though, which is exciting. Then on to Sunday, the first thing I marked was that I did my dishwasher. I hate the dishwasher icon that I use because it's the wrong orange. It's like very much an orange, and I want like a red orange, but anyway. I then marked printing and cutting with a little silhouette that is definitely the right orange, thank God. I then marked finishing my video. I would love to know what video this was. No idea. And then I spent a large chunk of the day doing the rest of my bookkeeping. I was so determined to get it done this day, and we were going out in the evening for a meal with my parents for Tom's like belated birthday. So I was like, I really want to get it done. I think I almost got it done. I had to do a tiny bit when I got back, but it was fine. So I marked working on 0, and then, so this week I had released I think it's the Easter Sunday collection. It's like got purple and mint and orange. It's very pretty. But when I was collating the kits, I realised that I'd forgot to change one of the glitter overlay colours, and that affects like multiple sheets because of the way I link my files together. So I'd like forgotten to make the change, and then I printed them, so I had to reprint quite a few. Actually no, I reprinted the glitter add-on, like where it was majorly wrong, and then I just did like an extra sheet for like with all the missing boxes that were a little bit oops, and I included it with the kit so I didn't have to reprint the whole lot. I do that sometimes. I feel like it doesn't look the most professional, but at least like it's not wasteful, and the customer like technically gets more boxes if they're okay to double up on the ones that are like a little bit wrong, because it's not like majorly wrong. Then I marked meal with mum and dad. We went, I think we got a carvery. Yeah, we got a carvery, and I made such a mess with the gravy at like multiple points as well. But yes, that was good. And then when I got back, I just emailed my accountant because I had to tell him that I'd finished all of the stuff that I'd been doing and just had a few queries about general things. So I sent that. And then I'm just putting like some of the little sparkly deco bits, I'm putting them over some of the multicolour icons just to add a little bit of extra sparkle. So this is my completed spread. I think it looks really cute. I could have used the Valentine's foil pack like I said, but I think the star one looks really good. It's a versatile sort of anytime one, and it will be releasing on Friday like I said. But I hope you enjoyed the plan with me and like the spread. I will see you in my next video. Bye!